Okay everybody, so for today's project, I've got this torsion rod that come out of a tailgate of a pickup truck. I'm such a pro at finding dumpster scores, I got this before it even went in the dumpster. Usually they get replaced because they bind on this end right here, but usually the round rod, spring steel, is still pretty usable. It's got a rubber bushing that'll have to melt off, but I want to turn this into a fire poker. We're gonna see how this goes, because it's springtime in Maine, and that means campfires. Oh, if we haven't met, I'm Dave. Welcome to Hammered Ironworks. So let's start by melting off that rubber bushing. That's pretty well gone. So this tailgate torsion spring I'm using is pretty long, so I got my fancy holder upper ordeal over here that will kind of, help a blacksmith out. So I can get the tip of this right into the fire. So I've got a design in mind. I'm going to start by tapering out this end right here. We'll see how that goes. So there's a powder coating on this spring steel that I can't have because I'm going to try and do a small forge weld or a fire weld. Now to do a fire weld, we got to get a little bit of flux on there. I'm using borax. So now it's time to set the weld if I can. I think I started to set it. Now I'll try to get in a little bit deeper. So I've got the shape that I want here for the end of my fire poker. Now I've just got to clean off some of that powder coating, so I'm going to heat it up throughout the length of it. So I'm going to try something here in the middle of this. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but I'm going to try and upset it. So I'll heat it up and then bang it on its end in hopes of making it a little bit larger diameter. Then I'm going to square it up and do a twist and maybe even get my touch mark put in there. I never tried that, we'll see. Let's just see how this goes. Very upsetting. The jokes never stop. The theory is to stack it up on itself. I don't know if you can see it, but it is actually getting a little bit fatter through there. So now it's time to square it up. So it's pretty difficult to heat up a big long stretch right here, but I'm doing the best I can to try and get myself a big section of squared up stock so I can do a twist and kind of make it look cool. So my goal was to do this in a couple attempts, maybe two, you know, that'd be a couple. Get this twisted up correctly, the right amount of twist, but I don't know, I've never done it like this. So my goal again was 2 attempts, 2 twists, and kind of have it be, I guess, equal. I went 3/4 of a turn, and now I want this to be the other way. I don't know if this is gonna work. So I want to get my touch mark in here, but that's pretty tricky because I gotta support it properly so I don't screw up my square that I got going. I don't really know if what I have here is the answer. I need about, I don't know, 2 more hands, maybe 3 more. Okay, so let's try this. This is gonna be a leap of faith. I think it went in. So now I'm gonna burn that end off, you know, the end that I was saying usually gets stuck in the tailgate, makes it bind up. Now I'll just taper out this end. Uh-oh, crack. Spring steel wasn't hot enough. Well, good thing I got extra. So I'm gonna try a handle like I've never really tried before, and I don't really know how that's gonna work. I may regret it. How do I do this? Wish I had a hammer. Closer. We'll get her. So I've never done like a wrap to bring this around and around before. I'm gonna see if I can do it and cheat with torches because I don't think I have enough skills or coal to actually do it using the forge. I've got most of that wrap done. Now I'll use the forge to kind of tune it up. I wonder how that's gonna feel. Probably pretty hot in the hand. Touch up a little bit of a sharp edge I got on the taper I put on this little wrap for the handle. So I'm gonna heat it all up with a torch so I get some blacksmith goo put right to it. It should look pretty good. Oh, the sweet sweet smell of blacksmith glue. Good stuff. Things got just a little bit smoky. So this came out really nice. Boy, it feels awful good in the hand. I've never made a handle like this, and just everything come together so that eyelet sits right in the base of your hand, and that's a nice looking rig. We might have to take it outside so you can actually get a chance to see it. This thing is cool. Boy, I'm happy with how that turned out. That is pretty sweet for an old torsion spring out of a tailgate of a truck. I'm glad it feels good in the hand. I didn't know as if that handle would work out. I did cheat a little bit heating that up. If you look up close, you'll see there's a little bit of stress cracks in that wrap from the way I heated the spring steel. But all in all, it may not be perfect, but it's mine and I love it. I will be using this in some campfires this summer. Stay cheap, cheesy, and crafty. We'll see you in the next episode. Oh, wait a minute. I still gotta do that drawing. Stick around. I've gotta draw a winner for a belt buckle I made similar to this one. Not this one, but just like it. We'll see you later. Okay, it's time for the belt buckle giveaway. So a couple episodes ago, I made a belt buckle out of some scrap that I found in a dumpster. Well, I actually made two of them. First I made one, fell in love with it, and I had to keep it. Don't believe me? Looky here, it's my everyday driver belt buckle. Anyway, I made a second one. You're gonna see that right here. In that second one, I stamped a number, and of all the people that commented, there were 3 that got the right number. Those 3 are going into a hat. Well, actually gonna go into this old Welding helmet that I don't use because it doesn't have the electric changey thing on it, so I like this one, you know, for the looks, but it's useless. Anyway, I'm gonna throw those into that helmet and pull out a winner. Now, as for the number, it was the number 4. I'll show you. Can you see that number 4? So like I said, of the people that picked the right number, their name's going in the helmet. Here we go. 1, 2. Pretty impressive I can count to 3. Hey, my 8th grade teacher would be proud. I never used to be able to do that. Okay, here we go. Pick a winner. Oh, wait a minute, one just fell out. Okay, pick a winner at random. And the winner is, well, let's see, Hell's 72. Hell's 72, congratulations. You've got a matching belt buckle to mine. That's a little bit creepy, but it's super cool. I hope you enjoy it. You're gonna have to get your own leather belt to put it on, and then, like I was saying in the video, cut a little bit away and it makes them work slick. I guarantee people cannot keep their eyes where they go. They're putting them down there where they don't belong. Stay cheap, cheesy, and crafty. See you later.